my husband? Oh, no. I I tucked an unruly wave behind my ear and glanced at Sylvia for help. But Sylvia just stared at me, arms crossed, dark eyes searching under an arched brow. No help there. I shrugged. I must be thinking of someone else. How to get out of this one? I held up a finger. Hold on a sec. I have something for you to try. I power-walked down the aisle, back to the storeroom, and flipped on the light. Jumping up and down and running in place, I tried to dispel the energy still coursing through my body. As far as vision energy went, this was fairly tame, but still, I didn't need a repeat incident of the last time. Sylvia cleared her throat behind me. What? You! I yelled, hopping around and holding my heart. Don't sneak up on me like that. Sylvia grinned, her rich brown eyes sparkling with humor. What are you doing? Do you need to use the bathroom? Haha, no. I turned back to the shelves in front of her, my cheeks burning. Just looking for something for Lady Elizabeth. I ran a finger over a row of 30-milliliter brown bottles with glass pipettes, reading the labels. Aha! Elm, honeysuckle, red clover. I palmed a bottle and pondered the dog's situation. Probably will need something for her emotional stability. Tapping my chin, I plucked another bottle off of the shelf. Gray spider flower and chamomile should do it. Spinning around, I almost barreled into Sylvia, who still stood in the doorway watching me. Some of your magic flower essence for the pee-peeing pooch? Sylvia asked. For the pooch, yes, I nodded. For the pee-peeing, no. Then, lowering my voice, I added, and it's not magic. Sylvia, who grew up in a large Catholic family, lovingly referred to my flower essence creations as woo-woo stuff. To me, raised in a house where concocting flower essence was like cooking a family recipe, and really, on the low end of the freaky scale in our house, it seemed as natural to hand out a bottle of flower essence as it would to hand out an aspirin. Although, now that I had fled to St. Petersburg, Florida, from my family's Savannah, Georgia home for a chance at normalcy, I realized all the people who had whispered behind our backs and shunned us may have had a point. Here you go, Mrs. Applebaum. I wrapped the bottles in pink tissue and placed them in her bag. It's flower essence. Just squeeze 4 drops of each on Lady Elizabeth twice a day and massage into her skin. Should help reduce whatever anxiety she's feeling about your husband right now. And whatever she's going to feel about him in the future. Oh, thank you, Darwin. I'll pass the word to all my friends about how great you gals are. She pressed a tip into Sylvia's hand. So glad you're here now. I'll see you soon. She lifted the Shih Tzu's paw and waved at us with it as she left. Sylvia's dark, silky ponytail whipped around with her body. Spill it, mi amiga. What was all that about? What was what about? I pretended to straighten out the one receipt in the drawer. Before she could respond, the bells hanging on the door signaled another customer. Welcome to Darwin's Pet Boutique, I said, with maybe a bit too much enthusiasm. Good morning, the elderly woman, sporting a heavy German accent, replied. How can we help you? Sylvia raised an eyebrow at me. I recognized this as her secret signal that this conversation wasn't over. I need to make grooming appointment for my dog, Heidi. Certainly. Hey, Sylvia. I reached beneath the front counter and grabbed a folder. Since you've got this, I'm going to walk over to the dog park and hang up our flyer. I pushed out the door and into the sun-baked morning before Sylvia questioned.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.